What's going on, YouTube? Coach Vlad or Vladdy Lifestyle is here. And guys, welcome. Welcome to my daily YouTube live. And I'm gonna wait a couple more seconds. I'm pretty sure there's more people joining, but happy Mother's Day. Seriously, to all mothers out there. I called my mom today. So guys, if you have your mom alive, I hope you appreciate her and love her. And you definitely said happy Mother's Day to her. Okay. This is one of the for me, even if I didn't see my mom, probably a lot of you know, but I haven't seen my parents in 11 years, right? They're in Ukraine. And yeah, that's one of those moments when, ah, sad, one of those sad moments, right? When you're realizing that you haven't seen your parents, your mom in 11 years in person like this, but I still called her. I said to her that I love her so much. I appreciate her in my life. I appreciate everything that she's done, to me, and she's keep doing it for all her love. And I know one day we're gonna see each other. But yeah, guys, happy Mother's Day to all moms out there who's hustling hard, who are raising their kid, to their best ability. So yeah, guys, but it's not the topic today. Today we're gonna talk about I call it Sunday reset. And again, this Sunday is a little bit different, right? Because this Sunday is like holiday, Mother's Day. So I know a lot of people more like relaxing. Actually, me too. Right now, I'm with my fiance family today, and I'm really enjoying this time. I still worked in the morning, but right now I am still want to do like I have commitment during my YouTube daily lives, and I'm not gonna break this promise. I'm in amazing momentum right now, so I'm here, guys, with you exactly. Sunday is one of my favorite days. I really love Monday because it's like the fresh start of Monday, but also Sunday is such a great day to set intention, right? To set your goals for the week ahead of you, right? So that's why I want to talk today about importance of Sunday and how you can by properly setting and recharging your Sunday and properly structuring your Sunday. Of course, still you can relax, and recharge your batteries. But also, if you're gonna plan your Sunday properly, just by doing this exercise for like 30 minutes, if you're gonna plan your Sunday properly, you, my friends, gonna have an amazing and successful week ahead of you. Hello, friends. Hey, Jeffy. Uh, no, I don't have any party here. I'm with my family, so I see more people joining, guys, and welcome in. Hello, Benny. Hi, guys. So today I'm talking about how to set your goals and my five tips blueprint in order, guys, to have amazing and successful week ahead of you. All right. When we talk, of course, we're going to talk about workouts, nutrition, and mindset, right? This is what this challenge is about. All right, we have 30 people almost here. All right, well, welcome in, guys. If you see any value in this masterclass or in this YouTube live, please give me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate. Go here, go subscribe. Seriously, it means a lot to me. I'm gonna leave a couple minutes for Q&A at the end, but right now, guys, I want to just share with you for the next 5 minutes. So please listen up. Ideally, write things down. When you write things down, you're gonna remember them much better. Trust me. I'm gonna speak from my own experience, and I've been doing this for years, and then been so great for me. Like it's been working like a charm. All of these tools that I'm gonna implement, I'm gonna tell you right now. All right. So, guys, like I said, Sunday is such an amazing day to recharge your batteries, might be to rest a little bit, right? So, but also to set intentions and set the goals for the week ahead of you, right? And that's really important. If you're gonna just start your Monday just like whatever, just wiggle it, and we have no structure plan whatsoever for the following week, right? For the week ahead of you. I mean, I can tell you, I can bet my life on it, then it's going to be a chaos. You're going to have just such a messy, without any plan week. And I promise to you, if you like in your head, you have like, oh, maybe I'll do this, I'll do that. I have so many things to do. A lot of people have this anxiety on Sunday about Monday. You have to relax first, breathe in, breathe out, and have a structured plan for the week ahead of you. Of course, if you did in all you live in the chaos and you have no structure for whatsoever for the week ahead of you, of course it's going to be messy and you're going to have a lot of anxiety. But if you know what to do and you have just the plan to execute, I promise it's going to be much less anxiety and you're going to have such a great and productive week. All right. So let's start with tip or blueprint step number one. I have 5 tips for you, 5 steps blueprint that I do on Sunday in order to have an amazing week ahead of me, guys. Listen up, write things down, leave it in the comments, whatever works for you. But remember, seriously, I'm sharing some gems with you that I've been paying thousands of dollars to my coaches to learn this stuff, and I've been implementing for myself for the last several years. So if you want to be productive, if you want to be in a great shape, then listen up. All right. Number one, schedule your workouts. I talk a lot in one of my master classes all the time. So you want to treat your workout like any other meeting. So that's why it's super important to have it set in the calendar, right? To schedule your workouts. Right. Sorry, just a second. I'll be right back. Okay, Remy. Remy, come on. Yes, come on. Let's go. Oh, my little dog. All right. Come. Come. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Say hi. Say hi to everyone. I'm sorry, it's my dog, Graham. This is Grammy. Arun, here we go. Yeah, gotta get my life together. Glad I'm here. Nice, Benny. Let's go. Exactly, guys. Whoever's here, guys, listen up, pay attention. I'm gonna be sharing some good gems with you. So I just wanted to let my dog to get here. Say hi, Grammy. Want to say hi to everyone? Say hi. Oh, you such a sweetheart. All right, Grammy. All right, just relax. Just relax. Okay. All right, chill right here. Sit down. All right, so your dog is too cute. Thank you, Marina. Thank you. All right, guys. So let's get serious. The Grammy is going to be just right next to us. His name is Graham. All right. So let's just have him over here with us. All right, guys, listen up. All right. Let's continue. By the way, how's the sound? Let me know. Give me thumbs up if you can hear nicely. We have a good sound. So let's get back. Right. Number one, we're talking about fitness and how to have a successful and amazing week ahead of you, right? So step number one, right? Actionable step number one is schedule your workouts. Trust me, if you're gonna be like, oh, I'll do a couple workouts next week, or I'm gonna go to the gym, whatever I can. Trust me, there's always something's gonna be on your way that is not gonna happen. You're always gonna be busy, if you don't make time for your workouts, something else will take the place. Thumbs up, thank you. Okay. Something else will take the place if you're not gonna schedule your workouts. All right. So schedule your workouts right in your calendar and treat them like any other meeting in your life. If you go to job, right, you have to start your work at 9 or 10 a.m., for example, or 8 a.m. You're gonna show up regardless, right? You're not gonna be late. So same here, same with your workouts. Find the little gaps, in your schedule, especially we have like, of course, if you have crazy busy day, there's gonna be a bunch of meetings, you have billion things to do, just don't schedule your workouts, don't plan your workouts for those days, but find 2 or 3 days in your schedule where you can definitely get your workouts. And I'm pretty sure you have, like, and trust me, if you don't tell me like you don't have those days, those days when you're watching Netflix for the 4 hours, those chill days, when you have at least you have 1 or 2 days off. So plan your workouts for those days and put them in calendar. Okay. For example, your goal can be like this, put intention. I have to do 3 workouts next week. For example, my easy days, it's Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Those 3 days, I can get my workout. Relax. I can get my workouts Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and that's what I'm gonna do. Okay. And schedule them and make them your priority. Okay. Just do them regardless. All right, guys. So schedule your workouts. For example, I'm on Sunday. I'm planning I'm planning my 5 workouts for the week. I'm doing my 3 strength training workouts. I'm planning my walking around, and I'm planning my hot yoga. For example, I'm just giving you my example. You can steal it, but of course, I'm not asking you. Let me cut it up. I'm not telling you what to copy my plan because that's been working for me, right? So don't steal my plan, but just steal the idea, implement the idea, how to do it properly. Okay. Okay. So number one, schedule your workout. Okay, number two, meal prep, right? Meal prep or at least prep your protein, guys. Definitely between Friday and Sunday, try to do grocery shopping. I usually go to Costco between those days, usually Friday to Sunday. I find the time, 2 hours to go to Costco and stack up on food, right? So I'm ready for the next week. So when you have some food is prepared, like like half cooked, or you have at least your protein for the week. I'm buying a lot of ground chicken, ground beef. I'm buying some snacks, protein like bars for the week, yogurt. So I'm all set. Trust me again, if you're not preparing, no tracks. I'm not in basement. I'm literally outside right now. In the basement. I used to live in the basement, by the way. When I moved to America 11 years ago, I used to live in the basement for a year. So yeah, I know how it is to live in a basement. So trust me. But no, I'm not in the basement right now. All right, guys. So tip number two, right? Plan your nutrition. Plan your nutrition ahead, the same as with workouts. Trust me, if you're gonna go to the week to Monday with no plan whatsoever, trust me, you'll be screwed. You're gonna start eating whatever you find, pizza on the way, donuts, in the morning, and Dunkin' Donuts, you're gonna be grabbing whatever you can find on your way. But if you have your food is ready at home, then oh, sorry, that's my bad. All right. But if you have your food, at least, to some degree, I'm not telling you to meal prep, be a chef on the kitchen for 7 hours on Sunday. I don't do that too, but at least have a solid amount of protein and some healthy snacks for the week. That's what I usually do. I go to Costco and I plan ahead my week by buying just a lot of proteins, my chicken, my ground beef, ground turkey or ground chicken, so I can cook easily. Something that can be done, within 10 minutes for dinner, or salmon, I'll buy some frozen salmon and I just have to put it in air fryer for over 10 minutes, mix it up with some salad. Boom, my dinner ready. Even if I have busy days, so I'm not munching on some snacks, I'm not buying pizza when I'm really hungry. So I have my, snacks, my healthy snacks is set for the whole week. Why am? Who cares? If you don't care about your health, please leave right now. Seriously, I don't care. I'm here to talk to people who really cares about their health, about their longevity, about their fitness, always want to level up to the next level. If you're not one of those, please leave. I don't want you here. Okay. I seen you at McDonald's yesterday. Okay, good. Yeah, of course you've seen me. I didn't even know who you are, and I've been in McDonald's like last time probably like 5 or 6 years ago. So exactly, Marty. So both exactly, healthy mind, healthy body. If you look good, you feel good, and also when you have a strong mindset, all of those together, guys, things collapse, and you can be the best version of yourself. Without healthy mind, it cannot be healthy body, right, and vice versa. So that's what I'm teaching you here. Okay. So number two, plan your protein, right? Plan your nutrition ahead. At least stack up between Friday and Sunday on healthy snacks, on healthy meals, something pre-cooked. Bless you, Grammy. Grandma, come on, come here. So plan, yep. Okay, Leslie, yeah. You can leave, please leave right now. I don't need people who don't care about health. Yep. Then please go. But I'll block you right now. If you're not gonna leave within a minute, I'll block that Leslie. Okay. Sleep. Whoop. Whatever. All right. Yeah. Apology accepted. All right. So number two, plan your food. Eric, Eric, my man. Thank you. Again, I'm not gonna be mean here to anyone. Seriously, guys. If you don't hear not to respecting me, um, I'm just gonna ignore you. Seriously, I don't care. So, guys, number one, schedule your workouts. Do not make it crazy, to the degree that you're not gonna make it happen. But plan. No, she said sorry. Leslie, it's okay. Apology accepted. You're good. All right, Graham, relax. All right, guys. So, like I said, plan your workouts, right? Plan 2 to 4, somewhere 2 to 4 workouts for the week, and plan them for your easy days, right? When you day off, or at least you have, yeah, nicely. Happy Mother's Day. Exactly. I said at the beginning of the live for all the mothers out there. I called my mom today. I haven't seen my mom in 11 years. She's in Ukraine. So I called her today and I said, I love you, mom, and I really appreciate you in my life. So I hope everyone did the same today. Thank you for glasses compliment. All right, guys. So let's keep it rolling. All right. So, like I said, number two is prep your workouts. Number one, meal prep your workouts. Number two, prep your nutrition. Right. So you ahead of the game, and if you have really busy day, then you are ready, for whatever life throws at you. So you can have some healthy snacks, some yogurt, some fruits, some vegetables, some protein sources for the rest of the week. Thank you so much, Eric. Appreciate it for the prayers. What's your channel? My channel's about workouts, nutrition, mindset, all about fitness. You can subscribe right here, my friend. I was watching. All right, guys. Number three, set your non-negotiables for the week. I always talk, I even have specific separate masterclass about non-negotiables, that you gotta set at least three non-negotiables for the week. All right. That's really important. That's step number three. Set your non-negotiables. We have four main areas in our life, right? We have our health, wealth, nutrition, a relationship, and self, right? The four areas: health, wealth, nutrition. Why I keep saying nutrition? Health, wealth, relationship, and self. Okay, so four areas in our life which we want to focus. And trust me, if you're happy and you fulfilled in those four areas: health, wealth, relationship, and self. And relationship can be with yourself or with your loved ones, and self, it's definitely something for yourself, right? For your mindset, for your body. So you gotta find at least one non-negotiable for one of each of those areas. Okay, it's really, really important. So I want you to set one negotiable, non-negotiable for each of those areas. Okay, so like I said, health. Think about your health. For example, can be health for the next week. I want to do at least three workouts next week, right? I want to wake up 30 minutes early. I want to drink 100 ounces of water. That's your health. Wealth can be something related to your business, or if you work for someone, then maybe set some intentions, for something that you can do on the side, like some side hustle. I'm gonna do Uber Eats 3 times this week, or I'm gonna, work on my business. I'm gonna learn something new this week, for the 3 hours. For 3 hours next week, I'm gonna set 30 minutes aside every day to learn something new, to build some new skills that will help me to level up, and maybe create something new, or make more money. Relationship can be, with your spouse, with your boyfriend, girlfriend. Set intention, for example, have a meaningful dinner. But for example, one of my goals, I set intention for 30 minutes meaningful dinner every night with my fiance. And self, it can be something that you focus on yourself, right? Like I said, can be something, maybe meditate every day for 10 minutes, or maybe go for a walk for 20 minutes. It also can be something like connected to health. But you see how it works, and you want to make them non-negotiable. That's why it's called non-negotiable. So you do them regardless, no matter how you feel. That's how you have to be committed to those guys. All right. So set one non-negotiable. Nice, Eric. Thank you. Love it, brother. Set one non-negotiable for one of those, for one of each area. Okay. Like I said again, one more time: health, wealth, relationship, in self. So set one non-negotiable that you would do regardless, no matter how you feel. You said you're tired, you're hungry, it's raining outside. Like it's been raining. You do them regardless, no matter what. Okay. So set your non-negotiables right now and stick to them, man. This is the hardest part. Most of the people don't even set non-negotiables. They just go with the flow of the week. That's why, of course, you nothing get done, but you gotta do them regardless. Okay. All right. So number four. Hope guys that was helpful. I see some likes. I see a lot of comments. Guys, good job. Thank you. I appreciate it, guys. I'm here Sunday evening with you. My family is there inside just waiting for me. I'm here just I want to bring some value for you. So that's why I'm here just for 10, 15 minutes, just to talk about some helpful stuff that you can, get your life together. Okay, let me answer here. The bunny, 62. I'm 31 years old, two kids. I run semi-marathons. I try to keep myself healthy, but I'm addicted to adult videos. Any tips for me, bro? Great question, and thank you actually, the bunny, for opening up. Seriously, this such a seriously humble experience. I really appreciate you actually giving this comment. All right. So again, you know what's the problem, that you're addicted to adult videos. So now you have to reverse engineer and see why you're really reaching back to them. Seriously, it's like a drug addiction, right? So basically, like it's a drug. Anything else. You're smoking, vaping, alcohol. I quit drinking alcohol like over 100 days ago, and I feel amazing, right? So like you have to see why you keep getting back to that habit, right? To watching those videos. I mean, that's definitely something that means if you have two beautiful kids in your life, man, I mean, looks like you have a spouse, right? So if you have a spouse, then you have to dig deep and see what's really happening, why your relationship is not enough for you, not why your relationship is not fulfilling you. So I mean, guys, to be honest, I don't watch. I'll be dead honest with you. I really love my relationship with my fiance, and that's why I never even watch any adult videos because the I don't see point of that. Seriously, I have the loved one in my life, my fiance, who is really the best, and I don't need anyone else in life. Why I need to look, especially if that old videos, it's all BS, right? It's not how it's done in life, that's not how we have intentions in life. That's why that pleasure for 2 minutes just to have the dopamine effect. It just means that you, like I said, number one, you have issues with your spouse. That's why you have to reflect on that first and have a real conversation. Maybe you're not attracted to them anymore, or there's something even deeper than that. Or also, like I said, you gotta dig deep and see like why you keep looking for that, why you keep looking for that quick dopamine, right? You have to see how you can replace the dopamine with something else. So, like, say you are running, every time you have idea, to watch some adult videos, go for a run, man. Especially if you preparing maybe for the marathon. You said you'll run half marathons. How about, man, start preparing for a full marathon? That will definitely challenge you, right? To run 26 miles, then start prepping for the full marathon. Okay. So, like I said, number one, dive in your relationship and have a real conversation with your spouse. If you have two kids, I'm assuming, or if you're divorced, then it's definitely something you need to look for someone. So I need more information. Or number two, find replacement for those quick 2 minutes dopamine hits. Basically like same with the smoking or drinking. The same here. Adult videos is exactly the same. So stop looking for quick dopamine and replace it with something like running. Looks like you're enjoying running, right? Hope that was helpful. All right, guys. So set intentions. Set intention number four. We're almost done here. So number four is hi, Mehdi. Hello. Number four blueprint step is set intentions for the week, right? So pick a theme, pick one, the heaviest task that you have to do. You're always procrastinating, you're putting for later. Just get the task, set for the week and get it done. Because we're always looking for like some busy stuff, to do busy work and just keeping yourself busy all week. But we never move. I call it move your big rugs, right? So when you have big rugs that you have to move in your life, you got to focus on those. So find one big rock that you can move this week, and that will be super helpful for you, right? Instead of like moving all of these little rocks, just pushing sand through the week. So when you focus on the big rocks, that will help you a lot. Come here, come here. That will help you a lot to move along, right? Move forward with your goals in life. So find theme for the week, find intentions and move your big rocks, right? So find one big rock in your life. I call it, those like big goals that you look back in December of 2025 and you're like, heck yes, I did this. So when I find one of those big rocks and start moving that big rock this week, okay? Instead of little things, little tasks, and all the stuff that not even that important. All right, guys. All right, last one, last but not least, it's clean up your space. That's why I love Sunday to always to get a refresh, recharge my batteries to start get Monday fresh start is to clean up my space. That's why I like to clean up my space, even to find 30 minutes. I call it clean space, clean mind. All right. So number five on Sunday, the last thing and one of the best thing you can do after setting goals, right, with your workouts, preparing your food for the week, or even at least buying some snacks. Grab relax. Also, setting your non-negotiables, right? Number three. Number four, have one of the big rocks that you want to move for the week. Number five, it's to clean up your space, whether it's your car, something that's been cluttered, in your life. I call it clean space, clean mind. So when you clean up your car, I like to clean up my car on Sunday, wash it and you maybe vacuum. I like to clean up my office or my apartment, on the weekend too, because like I said, when you move into the new week with a clean space, you're going to have clean mind. Okay. That's a big one. Exactly, Eric. I'm glad you like it. Exactly. So clean space equals clean mind. All right. Привет, Jake. So guys, I hope that was helpful. Like I said, clean up your space. Seriously, whether it's your office, your car, clean. Exactly, love Eric that your reflection. Put in reflection, guys. Put your takeaways. When after this live is done, I'm gonna upload it. So put your takeaways. Write things down. Remember what's reading, then you'll remember it much better. So one more time, schedule your workout. There's your five things, 5 steps blueprint that you want to do Sunday evening to set your yourself for success for the following week, right? Number one, schedule your workouts, right? Set your workouts for the next week and schedule them and treat them like any other meeting. Number two, schedule or set your protein and prepare at least some nutrition, right, for the week. So if you really have busy day, then you're not just reaching for some pizza or some, some candies or peanuts, like some snacks, but you have some type of protein, some pre-cooked chicken, some meals, maybe pre-made meals, some yogurt, something for the week that you can stick to your plan regardless without falling off, right? Number three, set your non-negotiables. Have one non-negotiable for each area of your life. It's a health, wealth, relationship, and self. Set one non-negotiable for each area and stick to them regardless. No matter how you feel, no matter how the day is going, do them regardless. Okay. Number four, pick one theme, pick one big rock for the week. I call it big rocks. Those goals that you set back in January. So look at those goals and just find one big rock that when you complete it when you accomplish this goal in December 2025, you'll be like, yeah, that was a great year. So look at that rock. I call it big rocks. And move that big rock this week instead of focusing on the little things, checking emails, checking Instagram, so move that big rock this week, even just a little bit. I'm not saying completely accomplish it, but at least move it a little bit, right? And the fifth one, number five, is clean up your space, right? Clean space equals clean mind. So when you clean up your car, your apartment, your office, anything around you, then you're gonna set yourself for clean, space in your head for the week ahead of you. All right. All right, friends, I hope that was helpful for you. Subscribe if you liked it. Like I said, reflect for yourself, find the area that you're like lacking right now or slacking. And I hope, like I said, this live was helpful for you. All right. All right, guys, that's it for today. Nice. I love it. Four, find big challenge. Five, clean space, clean mind. Exactly, Eric. Good job, my man. Seriously. Thanks for reflecting, guys. Thank you for being here. I appreciate each of you. Eric, my man, I hope I'll see you in the next live. I'm doing guys lives daily. Every time I do the live about specific, whether it's my workouts I'm sharing or like topics like this, I just talk to you from some knowledge that I've been gaining, from my mentors in the last past 10 years. Okay, I'm in my 30s and I'm always learning from the best. So I'm about to bust on my door. All right, guys, I know. Right, that's it for today. Thanks so much. See you tomorrow. Bye.